What I want to talk about today is inconsistency, okay? It's about changing your mind. It's about the urge to be consistent with what you were yesterday that kind of gets in the way of exhibiting your truth, okay? You kind of limit yourself, you kind of box yourself in based around how you thought yesterday, how you acted yesterday, how other people will expect you to act and respond today, to the point where you kind of die. It turns out that I and you and all of us are capable of holding completely conflicting points of view simultaneously and to be able to defend both of them to the ends of the earth because they're both right. Yeah, that we have a myriad of core beliefs, core values, core intentions, goals, wishes, fears, and that they will ordinarily conflict with each other, and that we individually will somehow or other find a balance that allows us to move forward where we are not completely satisfied because it would be literally impossible, but where we find a harmonious middle ground that allows us to explore life, explore ourselves, explore our relationship with things, and come to an ever progressive walk through the dance of life to a point of, in my terminology, self-discovery, yeah, becoming a human being. I remember going to a philosophical cafe group and someone criticizing me because I said something which was inconsistent with something that I had said 5 minutes earlier. And I laughed my socks off because it's like, okay, so why is that important? You know, in the voyage of understanding of stuff, yeah, not even the voyage of understanding yourself, but in the voyage of the building of knowledge, of wisdom, why would it be helpful to remain consistent with what you knew yesterday? Because if that's the case, you're never going to discover anything new at all. You're just going to maintain your current delusion. You know, it's a tremendously powerful thing to dance with conjurings of ideas, and some of them are going to be nonsense, some of them are going to be complete junk, but by permitting it, you permit your creative side to express, to discover, to experience, to come to conclusions which are maybe a little different from what you thought would be consistent with yesterday. And that's a fantastic thing. That's how you expand. That's how you kind of harmonize with all stuff. Yeah. So it's a fantastic thing to come to that conclusion that it's all right to be inconsistent. It's all right to talk junk. It's all right to contradict yourself. It's a gift almost to contradict yourself. It's part of the creative process. It's part of the dance of life. Yeah. That's enough. Now that's 5 minutes or so. I'm doing lots of these little videos, little conclusions that I've come to on the way that I think maybe people might be interested in. So if it's the sort of stuff which is of interest to you, then subscribe, because there's going to be loads and loads and loads, probably far too many, but some of them might be useful to you and some of them will probably be junk. All right, take care. Thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.